Once upon a time, in a small village nestled by the mighty Mbuyi River, there lived a young hunter named Tariq, known far and wide for his unmatched bravery. Tariq was a figure of legend in his village, revered for his skill with the spear and his quiet, unwavering strength. His people depended on him, relying on his hunting expertise to bring back food from the dense forest that surrounded them. Though the village prospered thanks to his courage, Tariq harbored a secret, a yearning he could never quite explain. Every evening after a long day's work, Tariq would wander to the edge of the river, where the shimmering moonlight reflected on the water. He would sit in silence, his gaze distant, as if waiting for something or someone to appear. He couldn't shake the feeling that the river, with all its mystery and depth, had a secret to share with him. One night, as Tariq sat on his usual spot by the riverbank, the air grew still, and a soft melody floated across the water. The sound was both haunting and beautiful, a song that seemed to echo with sorrow and longing. Tariq looked up in surprise, his heart skipping a beat. Through the moonlight, he saw a figure emerging from the depths of the river. Her skin shimmered with scales, silver and green, glistening like polished gemstones under the moon's gaze. Her eyes, dark yet kind, sparkled with an ancient wisdom, and her hair flowed in the water like strands of silk. She was Amina, a spirit of the river, known among the villagers as the keeper of the waters. Compelled by the enchantment of her song, Tariq stepped closer to the river's edge, his breath catching his throat. When their eyes met, an unspoken connection blossomed between them. Though they were of different worlds, he, a mortal man of the earth, and she, a spirit of the river, the bond that tied them was undeniable. Amina too had been watching Tariq for some time. She had seen his kindness towards the animals he hunted and his deep respect for the land. She was captivated by his understanding of nature, his unwavering devotion to his people, and the gentleness in his heart. From that night forward, Tariq and Amina met in secret. They would speak softly under the blanket of stars, sharing stories and dreams, their love growing stronger with each passing night. Amina taught Tariq the ancient songs of the river, the songs that the spirits sang to keep the balance of life in harmony. She told him of the spirits who dwelled beneath the water, guarding the land and its people, and of the sacred bond that tied the river to the earth. Tariq shared his own tales in return, speaking of his village, his life as a hunter, and his secret longing for something greater. But as the rainy season drew near, Amina's warnings grew more urgent. "Tariq," she whispered one night, her voice trembling with fear, "I am bound to the river. The spirits who protect us do not approve of bonds between their kind and humans. If they discover what we share, they will take me away." Tariq, though filled with sorrow at her words, vowed to find a way for them to stay together. He sought counsel from the village's wise elder, Mama Juma, an ancient woman who knew the ways of the river and the spirits that dwelled within it. After hearing Tariq's plea, Mama Juma spoke of an ancient ritual, one that could grant a human the ability to breathe underwater, to live within the river's embrace. However, this gift came at a great cost. Tariq would have to give up his life as a hunter and leave the village forever. Tariq's heart ached at the thought of leaving his people behind, but he knew that his love for Amina was a bond he could not break. On the night of the ritual, with the moon high in the sky, Tariq stood by the river's edge, his heart heavy with both love and loss. As he prepared to say farewell to his life on land, Amina appeared from the water, her eyes filled with both love and sorrow. "I cannot let you do this, Tariq," she whispered, her voice barely audible above the river's flow. "Your people need you. You are their protector. This is your place, and it would be wrong for you to leave it all behind for me." Tariq reached out, taking her hand gently in his. "Amina," he said softly, his voice filled with conviction, "you are my heart. If the river takes me, it is a life I choose willingly." Moved by his words, Amina called upon the spirits of the river. She asked them to grant them both a chance to live together in harmony. The spirits, seeing the depth of their love and the sacrifices they were willing to make, took pity on the couple. They allowed Amina to live on the river's shores, appearing human during the full moon. When Tariq visited her by the water's edge, he was granted the ability to join her beneath the water's surface, living in a world between two realms, land and water, earth and spirit. From then on, Tariq and Amina's love became a legend, a story passed down through generations. Their bond transcended the boundaries of the physical world, proving that true love could defy even the greatest of obstacles. And so, Tariq and Amina lived in harmony, between two worlds, bound by a love strong enough to cross any boundary, even that between land and water.